we are back. So, last we left off, the crew of the White Scale Band has successfully destroyed and ultimately killed what once were the protectors of the children of Amu, the Dragon Kin, the Trueborn, and with the last vestige of parasitic intellect that ripped free of the Nightbreaker's corpse, Rogar slicing it in twain. The cave finally goes silent amidst the carnage and the destruction that you all have left in your wake. What would you like to do?
What's Kitty doing? Is he just chilling, being a good
The
guy?
thing with many tails just kind of sits back on its hind haunches, begins to look around. It looks towards you, Zoom, and then telepathically speaks to you.
Oh no, yeah.
You bring me to the strangest places.
You know you like it. He does.
It's getting thin here. We can almost pass through.
What does that mean?
He gives a big stretch. I feel more comfortable. There's a big yawn. He just kind of lays there.
I will let him rest. He has earned that rest. You know?
I mean, I should say it. It really doesn't really have a sex. It's just...
They earned that rest.
Yes.
I'm pleased with him. And I'm terrified of him. So I'm going to go up to... Here we go. Both Rogar... Not Rogar.
Rosier and Velree are just kind of like sitting there like...
Yeah.
Like tongue lolling out, just kind of...
Yeah. So we still have that, basically the equivalent of diamond dust. What is it? Ember. We still have a lot of ember, correct?
The refined ember. Rogar reaches into the pouch to hand you some.
I'm about to blow through 200 gold pieces worth.
Blowing through it.
Just, snort some while I'm going along and smack Kayla and Rosier with greater restoration, which should restore their mental capabilities.
All right, Velree and Rosier regain their intelligence and are no longer stunned.
Yay.
Yay.
Bless you, Zoom. Bless you.
All right. You're free to do as you wish.
Do we want to try to bring the Guardian back from the dead? Maybe. Rogar. Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
Sorry, I'm inventory managing. I really don't think it's a good idea to bring back the Guardian.
Without the brain thing.
Sure. It's gonna be perfectly fine.
It's surely it'll be fine. I mean, sure. You protect your people, right?
Rogar would say, I'm not sure my brothers would hold what we've done in high regard. They typically do not appreciate me or anyone else that was beneath them.
Well, fuck them then. We'll let them die. All right. That's fine. I am sorry for your loss, Rogar, but I am also happy for you if that is how they treated you. Let's go find the babies again. Oh, we should probably loot the bodies, right? Loot the corpses.
Sure, yeah. Loot the bodies.
Loot the corpses. Yes, I will take my javelin of lightning back.
Of course, yeah. Probably that makes sense to me. Pry the javelin out of the creature.
Yes.
In here, Rogar.
You will know that there's nothing to loot from the corpses. They were like beasts at this point. They weren't even highly intelligent creatures anymore. They were just there. So there's really nothing on them. There's no clothing. They had reverted into a very feral form. You do know that you are in the chamber of Amu right now. There is a sizable hoard of like goods that is frozen in a massive block of ice. Just like piles of gold and trinkets and things like that. It is all frozen. Rogar would know it is a sacred relic of his people, but, you know, it is what it is.
Pull Triss to the side and use, I'll just start talking to him in Elvish and just say,
Yeah,
you
sure.
got any fire spells?
Fireball.
I think, there's a lot of stuff up there. It looks important. But I mean...
I got Firebolt. I got Firebolt too.
Okay, alright. You think that's... God, should we do it in front of Rogar? Do you think he would take issue with it, or...?
He probably would. I also would be stealing from his people. I imagine these are sacred relics. It would be no better than tomb robbers.
Are we better than tomb robbers? Like... Have we ever been better than tomb robbers?
I like to consider myself slightly above.
Okay.
We start,
But
hey,
realize
I
the
killed it.
issue,
Did you-
right?
You do.
Did
You
you
can
see me
listen to
kill
us.
that dragon?
Okay.
You saw me kill it, right? I killed that dragon.
Sure. But anyway, yeah, it's...
Damn it!
I mean, did you see you kill it, Triss? I'm just
My-
curious.
See you kill it.
My leg is like mounted on a rock, and my hands are on
Yes.
my hips.
Yes.
I mean, but seriously, Tristan, did you see what you did?
My was it an owl? Was it an owl last time?
I think it was an owl. I think you can change it to an owl.
It looks at the zoom. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it was kind of cool.
Anthony
Shut up,
hasn't
Triss.
killed my thing yet.
If you can see it, I can't deny it. Fine.
Well, Rogar, what do we do now? Job done. We can go back to our lives and disband.
Go see the babies? No, we haven't gone to your home yet, Triss. We gotta go fuck up your world now next. But
That's you've done.
You did
well.
have a task. I will remind you.
Yes, we have a task.
Your task was to find an object to possibly prevent the collapse of reality.
oh, that's right. And maybe it's
Yes.
with the sacred relics.
Wow, so sacred relics. Who are you two discussing?
What are you
I'm speaking
discussing?
in Elvish.
Rogar's
Blah, blah,
picked up
blah, 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 blah,
enough.
sacred relics, blah, blah,
Picked
blah.
up enough
Certain
words
English,
of relic, enough words of Elvish. He's like, oh,
Theft, you know.
yes.
Blah, 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 blah,
Steal
blah.
it.
Steal, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Rogar,
yeah,
blah, 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 blah.
Exactly,
Oh,
Rogar.
gosh.
Run, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, Rogar, now that we've killed your family,
Yes.
Damn it.
what's the next step? I mean, this is becoming a theme, guys.
So we need to go. We need to go back and see the Farseer. Or Liana.
Mm-hmm.
Running back, I want to see the babies.
Yes, the younglings. Hatchlings.
You come back
Babies.
to the shrouded cave. You know where the entrance is, Rogar, since the illusion that you guys can all pass through is still up, but you've
Mhm.
already discovered it once before, able to pass through the elusive ice wall. Find your way back into the enclosure. Orleana is waiting on you. The Farseer, eldest, possibly the mother of Rogar, maybe. Regardless, though,
Bombshell.
as you move back, I mean, Rogar has no idea who his mom is. This is a very different type of culture than what we're used
Nobody
to.
Nobody likes to think she is.
Yes. right.
What the fuck?
I texted you that once, remember?
Interesting.
I don't know. Well, you know, whatever your headcanon is, you know, you do you. I'm his mom.
I know.
I'm your mama.
You call me mother. I mated with this dragon once. 1,000
could
years
happen.
ago.
It could happen. You don't know.
And the whole
It's
thing
true.
is I would remember.
It's possible.
That's right. It is
It's
possible.
possible. It's possible.
Holy crap.
I don't
Anything's
remember
possible.
my past life before.
Exactly.
Do you like that,
It's
Juice?
possible.
Did she lay an egg? I'm still
No, you know that they don't actually. The Dragonborn in
They give
Rogar's
live
tribe give live births. They don't lay a clutch of eggs.
Do they? Nope.
You've seen my pictures.
Say
You've seen it with your own eyes.
I thought of. I have nipples. Can you milk me?
Exactly.
So, regardless of that, bombshell. Orleana is, and the rest of the people gathered are very excited to see all of you return. Have the Guardians been dealt with, Rogar?
They have.
I'm
They were all
sad.
corrupted.
Yes, it was most unfortunate. But we will be a little safer. For now, I will raise the wards once again. We will take shelter in the presence of Amu. I feel that you are continuing your quest.
We must.
I have something to give you in your search. She reaches down and she produces what looks like a small black crystal. This is a sacred stone passed down through the seers since the beginning. It was not always black. It once shone and felt the presence of Amu. It was clear as glass. It is darkened, but perhaps it will aid you in finding your progenitor. She hands you the crystal.
Thank you, Farseer.
It's quite large, and there is essentially a chain kind of attached to it. It can be worn like as a necklace if you'd like, or
I will do so.
you place it on Rogar. Now you are ready.
Thank you. Is there anything you need from us before we leave?
We will make do with what we have. You've brought back our warriors. Thank you to your healer, as she nods towards Rosire, who healed and brought back from the verge of death the remaining male hunters.
We will camp here, if it is okay with you.
Of course, you may rest in the cave. And she retreats to possibly other duties, getting everything ready, gathering some people to actually move back out towards the entrance of the cave, and hopefully raise the wards, the barriers that used to exist on this place. We pan over to Zune, entertaining a clutch of younglings. Big eyes, staring at him.
Larry's in the background, still trying to
creeping up, like trying to get a little closer to one.
Creep up.
you know.
And it runs away crying,
What's
and then you
going on?
scream back. Then you try to creep up to another.
My itchy womb. It cried. It wants a baby.
Mm. As the rest of the night goes on, you're free to do as you wish. We can begin our nightly ritual, Trist cannot summon his magnificent abode right now because he disintegrated the dragon with that spell. So
True.
These warriors, are they
we're camping out tonight. What's that, Zoom?
these warriors?
Okay. They just healed from grievous wounds.
They were on death's door. They're back up.
Need a little extra.
They're back
Zoom,
up.
sorry.
Zoom.
Cold. And they're cold and I'm cold, so it really doesn't matter. But
They are very cold, much like Rogar is. They exude a wintry presence.
Never tried that and be like, what is it?
Oh my god.
Winter green? I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Icy hot.
Icy
Well,
hot.
I will try my game on someone, whoever looks like the biggest,
someone.
hottest one.
Biggest, hottest one is Rogar.
The second biggest, hottest one.
Second biggest, hottest one? What?
I don't want to creep Rogar out because I have to travel with him.
You approach one of the hunters who looks down at you. Grizzled. They don't have like facial hair or anything. He has several scars across his face. One of his eyes is a little like kind of almost like healed shut. The scales a little bit crusted over. He looks down at you.
Probably thinks I'm pretty small. I just slayed a dragon though.
We have thanks for you and your party saving us. Appreciate it.
I can show you some appreciation too.
Do you regale us with song and dance?
It's a type of dance, and it will make you sing.
I do not sing.
That's fine. Don't worry, honey. Let's just. I'll show you what I.
What is honey?
I'm trying to think, like, is he gonna kill me outright if I'm too forward? Rogar?
You are a strange creature.
Nearby? Are there babies nearby? Quick question.
I'm assuming a little small gathering of them kind of follow you around soon.
Fuck. Alright. Well, I'm gonna try to get him to come down. Look, I'm propositioning you for sex. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I didn't think I'd have to be this forward.
Hey. You mean mating?
Without the babies, but yeah.
Are you a vessel for? He kind of looks strange right now as he looks down at you.
Vessel?
Can you take my powerful seed within you and bear me a clutch of children?
Clutch? Have you tried mating without the clutch?
What is the point of this?
It doesn't work.
Oh my god. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand.
He understands perfectly, Zoom, you bastard.
It's a Rogar. Step away from my tribesmen.
I need to open their minds to the possibilities, Rogar. Alright.
Rogar's tribe has had a sexual awakening.
You gotta imagine, this is like meeting an Aborigine tribe. Like,
Exactly,
they don't have contact with civilization. It's just, yeah.
Fabric of our society, broke it down.
Yeah.
Should I roll to persuade, or would that just upset Rogar?
I have a feeling Rogar is gonna be upset. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Fine, Rogar. I do this for you. Just so you know, I go without for you. So be grateful. I'm gonna go back to the babies.
If you wish for a companion, we have he kind of points over towards one of the women tending one of the children.
Yeah, it's not quite my.
She is a strong breeder.
Supposedly, I thought Zune was bi, but
When a goddess gives you a life or death ultimatum, yes. You know, just girly things.
Zune, you would provide powerful heirs for our tribe. He is right.
That would really
It
piss my
possibly
mom
would be-
off. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. All
Let's
right,
just
I'm gonna
do
go
it.
to the powerful
Do-
breeder.
She is
You need to
a
learn
a
somehow.
very tall, muscular woman. She's about
Snoo,
probably
snoo.
6'5", 6'6".
Oh, that's it. Okay,
Well, for you, you're like
it's
what?
true.
Like 5'8"
Teeny.
or something. So, hey, what's up? She looks down. You have saved us. I am told you wish to bring power into our tribe.
Only consensually.
We will do this. She grabs your hand and begins to drag you off.
Oh God.
Do they fight like Rogar's first
Oh God,
time?
please don't kill me.
So, they drag you off to a kind of a tented enclosure where you're assuming this event takes place on the regular. And there
Old
is
stains.
possible violence
Ah.
and a wrestling situation. Rogar
Oh.
knows this well. Zune, you
It's only proper, Zune.
you
We're
will
about to be cousins.
be bruised and battered in the process of this. Normally I would roll to see if you break your pelvis, but
Rosario would have to drag me up and kill me.
yes, but
I need Rosire in
we will
here.
pass that.
Just
we
keep
will pass that.
casting heals.
We're gonna pass that over, and
you.
Zune will awaken the next day with a new experience. As Zune has made love to a dragon before, but it was a different kind
was
of
the-
love.
Reverse.
Yes, it was,
But it-
and so this was much different. With the rest of you during this night of debauchery that Zune is trying to introduce into Rogar's tribe, if you would like to do anything, be pleased, or we can just move on to the next day.
Come get
Rogar
some
would
of
just
this Velree.
enjoy, the company of his people. Reminiscing, talking. So
Oleana makes you realize halfway through the night, Rogar, that as you were talking, mostly with, I'm assuming with the shaman, of course, most of the time, the Farseer. Strangely, you begin to notice that most of the more fertile women in the tribe are kind of wandering around you.
it's true.
They tend to avoid Tristan Varel.
He's powerful as well. They just don't know. They just don't understand.
He doesn't have eyeballs.
That's true. He doesn't have eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few of them do approach Rosire, though.
Does no one want me?
Are these dragon ones?
I will say
Dragon,
Velree
yeah.
is most obviously, what's the word?
Dead.
Velree looks dead
Yeah.
and not
Dragon
capable of producing. Zune has got a weird shade, being, a former drow. Enough. And the charisma.
Can I have babies? I can't, right?
No, you can't.
Oh.
Edward could.
This is not. How dare you?
Renee-
How dare you
Renee-
debase my universe with Twilight? Damn it!
Screwed-looking face baby.
Valid point.
CGI abomination.
Edward had babies?
Oh no.
That's good.
No, bad.
I could just be trying to snuggle up next to the babies on my empty womb.
Why don't you make a stealth check, Velree?
That's
See how close you get.
All right, I will make a stealth check.
Terrifying. The child wakes up.
like
It's
a
a
predator in
vampire.
the dark.
Exactly.
25. I'll roll for one of the hatchlings. Natural 1. Velree gets this in the middle of the night. Scoots up real close.
I try to be as
Very
sweet
gently
as possible.
lifts one
Yeah.
away from the rest and just holds it
Yeah.
nearby.
The baby
just-
never
it's
stood a
just asleep.
chance.
It's just asleep, just
Ah,
resting.
Hope it doesn't wake up.
She begins to rock it,
yeah,
and it never awakens, Velree.
that's right. I shed a singular tear.
Singular tear, and then you look down at its pulsating throat and think,
Don't
man,
you
you've
dare.
never had blood like this before.
No, I
It's so,
refuse.
it's so pure and untainted.
It's
I
pure,
refuse to let that happen.
right from the
Frosty.
source. And then Velree puts it back before imbibing in the flesh of Rogar's future tribe.
My people. Rogar would probably have relations with the biggest and strongest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yes, he
one?
prioritizing.
I will say that Oleana kind of motions for several of them to go with you.
Okay, well then he
We only-
will oblige.
We only have him for one night, ladies. Make the best use you can.
Are my handmaids here? Did they die? I forget what happened.
If they died, they come back, so it's
I
fine.
know.
I think they did
I
die.
don't remember. I don't think they. Wait, did
I
they?
I
think they
thought they
might.
did.
I think
they
they died.
died.
I think they were disintegrated.
I think they were sacrificed
Yeah, basically.
or something.
Yeah, I forget what. They're so cool.
They'll be back the next morning.
Poor ladies. But yes, debauchery / procreation and future of the species is at stake.
Yes. Rogar delivers
I'll
3
go
times.
snuggle up to Trist after the baby. He did save me.
I'm sitting there by myself.
I know. I look at him. I see him all lonely. I'm like, well,
Consulting
Wait,
his
so
my
books.
sees
friends.
these fangs, sees
Consulting
these
his
empty
books.
sockets.
All my friends have left me.
I'll
I
go
saved
sit-
them all. They'll abandon me.
I'll go sit next to him.
Rogar
Give
sits
him a
down
nice
next to
little shoulder
Trist.
massage.
I want to, when Zune, the next day, if we're out the next day already, I want to get some blue paint that is common amongst my people.
Mhm.
As he walks out of the tent, I will take it and put it across his face
Yes.
and, yes, mark him.
You've marked him. He's been marked.
Did you give me any context, or did you just walk out of the tent? You just
You immediately walk out and oh!
Just 2 fingers just across the face.
Yes.
Is that what?
You've done a service to the tribe.
Does it smell like anything?
Like some sort of mixture of berries of some sort.
Okay, a little less horrifying. Okay.
Probably some kind of fungus.
Yeah.
Not a lot gross up here.
Yeah, something, something cold.
Mhm.
Can't just smear things on people's faces first thing in the morning without any context, Rogar, but I guess I appreciate this.
You should. Well, thank you.
And
we're off.
Yes.
And we're off as everyone regathers. Velree didn't eat one of the babies.
Thank you.
At least she says she did. We'll find out later if it happened or not. The handmaids reappear. They come from dust and they just reform in front of you, Velree. We are bound to eternal service, my lady. They just lower their heads and walk beside you. And we move on with our day. So, you are resupplied if you need anything, which I don't think you guys need much more. Probably fresh rations, things of that sort. Rogar has his mystical stone that will brim with the presence of Amu, the black crystal, when you get close. You can feel almost a kinship with. You've always had a kinship with Amu to begin with, Rogar. and you get a feeling that he is somewhere northward. Maybe kind of to the west a little bit, more like a northwest direction, bringing you squarely to the Plateau of Lane. As you leave the caves,
yep,
you begin marching in that direction. All right, it's going to take a little while to get to the plateau. In the meantime, let's roll a d20, and let's see how things shape up.
Well, a d20.
That's my favorite part.
That is Dan's favorite part. He likes to roll the d20s.
There we go. That's an 18.
18?
So I can
All right.
feel is good, but who knows?
With an 18, you
Yeah,
guys
no,
make
fine.
you make exceptional time, despite the new emergences of strange. I wouldn't say just gravitational, but just strange anomalies in the environment. As you are marching in the direction of what Rogar remembers the cliffs being, a place that was somewhat forbidden by Amu for any of the tribesmen to ever venture towards. You suddenly find yourself, as you crest over a frozen hill, because it's no longer flat. This is very hilly, and you're getting into almost like a mountain range territory. You suddenly see before you, as you take a step over the top of the hill, that you are no longer in an icy environment. It is lush with grass and trees, and it is hot. Steaming hot. And as you march forward, you look around, and all you see is jungle. Thick, tropical forest. No creatures or anything, only the sound of the rushing frigid wind that you cannot feel the touch of. As you take a few more steps, you find yourself back in the frigid wastes, the ice and the snow, as if you walked through the literal fabric of the material for just a moment. But somehow, Rogar, upon your emergence, you are a week closer than you should be to the mountains themselves, as you have shifted quite literally in the material realm somehow. It would be time to make camp. Is Triss going to summon his magnificent abode?
We'll have to give him bardic inspiration.
All right, he will need to make an Arcana check. And you have bardic inspiration. 23. Very good, Trist. Do we use the bardic inspiration?
Yeah, we're at
Jesus
32.
Christ, 32. Yes, indeed. As you move forward, you make the abode. You have a nice restful night. Everybody can regain any exhaustion or anything that they had taken before, which I believe you should have already done. Recoup all your spells. Everyone gets a full-on rest yet again.
Can I try to talk Trist into letting me heal his eyes?
Who tried this?
You tried
I
this.
know, but we can do this. We have the means. We have these crazy diamonds. We can totally... We can
There's something
fix
inside
it.
of those.
There is something inside of them, Trist.
We saw it move.
But they can fix it.
Surely, I mean, like something really crazy happened to you, right? So you need a little extra oomph because the normal stuff's not working. We could totally do this.
We'll fix them when this is all over.
When this is
Okay.
all over, he says.
Look, right here. You know, right here.
How about we have you able to help us now so that when it's all over, it's not because we cease to exist with the rest of the known universe? How about we just... Come on, Trist. Like, just try it. Like, what do you have to lose at this
Come
point,
on.
really?
I think I'm doing pretty fine. Yeah, I killed the dragon.
Trist. Come on, man. Come on. Rithair, he's a talented healer.
Go tell
I
us.
can
Rithair has
assist
tried.
him. No, he has not tried with this. Let's just try
Wait for
it.
me.
Let's just try it. Let's just try it once. And if it doesn't work out, I mean, you can rewind time, right?
Who knows what happened to me?
You know, technically, it'd be kind of dark, but we could try it on one of my handmaidens first. I guess that would involve figuring their eyes out first, but
That's a great idea, Velree. See, she thinks outside the box, and she's open to taking
God.
chances and
You're
risks.
gonna sacrifice one of your maidens.
well, they come back
Come
anyway. You know what I'm
back.
saying?
Maybe you can ask her to do it to herself, so that it's less like you're taking it from her.
Do you not see them as people,
I don't know
See
anymore,
this.
Trist.
as objects?
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't know. Or maybe we could try it on an animal or something. I don't know.
Not seeing a
We
lot
don't
of
wanna
animals out here in the frigid wastes.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of animals,
Same
is
with
my
that
kitty?
squirrel.
Yeah, is the kitty still around?
He's returned to the loot.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask him, but okay.
We could do
Come
it
on,
to
Trish.
Trist. Familiar.
Like, so let's just try it this once.
I'm getting by just fine.
Can I do it while he's asleep is the real question.
It has to be a willing
I don't
subject.
sleep.
Has to be willing.
I'll hold him down.
As you move on for the day, I need someone to roll me another d20. An 11.
11.
All right. As you're moving ever closer, there's lumbering mountain in the mountain range or something in the distance. A speck on the horizon that Rogar would know is the massive mountain range known as the Grasping Heights. Colossal mountains, think like Everest-sized mountains. And just past them, in a large valley, the Cliffs of Madness, which will lead you to the Plateau of Lane. You're getting ever and ever closer. However, as you're moving through most of the day, I need one of you to give me a perception check.
I have a +7.
I also have a 7, but you know,
Well,
if it's based on hearing,
It's based on sight, but that's fine.
well, I have my familiar as well.
It's true.
you want to do it?
Sure.
Can I assist him?
You have to use your familiar's eyesight, not yours.
Please.
It's an
I give
owl.
bardic inspiration to his owl.
To his owl.
Is it using?
It's using its wisdom score.
It should be Velree then.
Yeah.
Let Velree do it.
Nice. 22.
22. Velree, your predatory instincts kick in. And you begin to smell cooked meat up ahead. Fresh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Smell what?
The
Meat?
equivalent of cooked meat.
Cooked meat. Oh.
You don't see any fires. You just smell, and it's faint. Only you can smell it.
I'm invisible.
Excuse me?
I'm invisible. I would be like the mist, like the wind.
Are you going to go to your mist form? You're not invisible, by the way, when you do that.
What? I'm basically invisible.
You're incorporeal, but you're not invisible. You're like a cloud. You
Yeah,
turn
but-
into like a mist. Yeah.
You know.
Okay. All right. It takes a minute to come back from that, but you can change yourself into it, and then
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna go
begin
stealth mode. Go.
You stealth mode, float ahead.
Yes.
Give me a stealth roll, Velree.
Okay.
You're gonna need it.
Oh boy. Pretty good still. I like how no one wanted to
13.
give me a bardic inspiration on that.
Oh no! As Velree floats away, leaving the party
Platform.
leaving the party behind, I might add, to scout ahead.
Where are you going, Velree?
Velree flies away, leaving Trist, Rogar, Razire, and Zune behind, telling them that I'll be right back.
Does a strong wind like blow her around, or
It does not. It does not. I will say she can resist the wind, but it is intense, to say the least. But you float up and then ahead, and what you do is you see down below you what looks like a recent massacre of what looks like Jotun frost giants. There appears to be about 15 giants dead, ripped apart. All of the wounds are cauterized. There's very little blood, yes indeed. However, this time, Velree, you notice that the culprits are still present, prying their smoldering weapons out of the carcasses. What you see down below you are 9 human-sized creatures. They are very little garbed. They don't have a lot of clothing on, not a lot of armor either. Mostly garbed from the waist down, except for the female that has like something to cover her modesty. What you see on their person are what looks like large swords, two-handed blades of some kind. There are bizarre runes and tattoos across all of their flesh. They look beyond pale. Like extremely, like an unnatural color of pale. And yet they don't appear to feel the cold in any way.
Do they look like me?
Possibly. From this distance, maybe.
Okay.
So you can tell that there's a kind of what would you call this? A regiment to the way that they're moving. They appear to move in ways as they pry their weapons out and they begin to fall in line into a group, as if this is some kind of hunting party, or perhaps a part of a larger military force. What appears to be the leader has with her 2 guards that look like they are what's the word? They look beautiful. Beyond beautiful, one might say. A man and a woman, male and female. And the leader is a female as well. But instead of the normal axes and swords that the rest of the party have, this one has what looks like a large scythe. And strange looking like chains that dangle from her wrists that smolder in the snow. She looks back and locks eyes with you, Velree.
I'm invisible.
No, you're not. And she says, "Come here." And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, that's not good. Oh Lord. That was almost a natural 20, but instead it was a 2. To make a 5.
As you...
You have
I do have luck.
You have
You're
luck.
right. I forgot we long rested.
Okay. Let's see your luck. Let's see you try to kick it in.
I will try. Natural 20, bitch. Me too.
A 22 is enough.
Oh God.
To break free of the charming spell that was being cast on you, Velree.
I
As
almost
you
wanted it to.
resist, you break free. She turns her head. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Okay.
As you watch as skeletal wings burst from all of their backs that immediately ignite into flaming feathers as they surge at you, Velree.
Burn away.
And I think that's a good place for us to end tonight's episode of The Whispers of the Stars.
That's so sexy person.
All right. Well, we had some good times. We had some interesting times, and we had some. I don't know what to call it. Let's do favorite moments of the night. let's start with the loneliest of the bunch, Tristan Varel.
Yes, that was my favorite part of the night. As I sit there by myself while everybody's getting their
Hello?
I
thing
snuggled
happening.
you. I snuggled
Velree
you.
snuggled you
gave
afterwards.
you background.
Eventually.
Eventually, she felt bad after clutching that babe for so long.
As not to declare myself the hero or anything. And then everyone goes off and celebrates, and I'm just sitting on a cold rock with my butt frozen to it.
It is cold. It was cold. It's true. I'm glad that was your favorite moment, Trist.
It was. I liked it.
Let's move down to Rogar. Favorite moments of the night, Rogar?
Just being back with the tribespeople defeating the elder brothers. They always look down on me,
That's true. They always look down on you.
And now look at them. They're dead. They're fucking dead.
They're dead.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. I like my giant Jesus piece. I knew.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
It is Jesus
great.
Piece. Because
It is.
he is
Long
it is the god that you worship. So
I also have my amulet of the drunkard on as well. So I got two necklaces.
you doubled up. Doubled up.
Fuck.
Yep. Shirtless.
Fucking sick.
I mean,
Shirtless, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just man.
What more can you ask for?
Mm-hmm.
Let's slide on over to Resire.
Resire. Yeah, favorite moments of the night. Zune's unrequited love. And just the proposition that didn't proposition.
He tried to sexually awaken the tribesmen.
I held, something about the balls and something about the blue. It's probably pretty bad for Brazil at this point. Just all turned down and rejected, not used to it. So
it's true.
Bless them.
I did forget to mention, Zune, that would have been not only would it have been interesting, it'd be interesting because Rogar's people are cold, like to the touch. Like there might have been the possibility of frostbite at some point. Just gonna throw that out there.
Like in the boys?
like in the boys. So let's slide on over to Zune. Favorite of the night, Zune.
I appreciated Trist just murdering that dragon, and most of the people were incapable of conceiving of what he had done because they had all their intellect sapped out.
That's
so
true.
This great win, and just now he's, to his point, just sitting off in the cold while everyone else is getting some. I really appreciated the cat actually listening to me and not attacking Rogar or Velree and actually helping us. That was nice. And all the babies. As far as the chick goes, I believe that he's just, you gotta, since that is his fate, you gotta get better at those skills.
Yeah,
when he dies, he knows where he's going, so he's gotta figure things out fast.
That's true. I mean, that is true. Last but not least, Velree, favorite moments of the night.
I got to hold a baby.
A baby? You did? You snuck up on it creepily?
But it's a sweet scary.
It's sweet scary. Yeah, exactly.
Cradle robbed.
Cradle robbed, indeed.
Damn.
Mm. She put it back, you know. She wanted to take it with her. It's not under her cloak. It's fine.
And
Cradle
I
borrow.
Borrowed, yes.
I also feel like, I'm also an outcast like Triss, so no one wants to have love relations with me because I'm dead.
What you look dead. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's mainly just my people.
Racist.
It's his. Yeah, exactly. They're very focused on propagating their species. I mean, Rogar has communicated with to me many times that this tribe these are the pillars of this tribe. So I'm sorry. If I had a favorite moment, it was for sure the most bizarre interaction that I never thought I would have to have between a Aborigine tribesman and Zune of the explanation of what. Hey, you want to do this? It happened. We went there for like 20 minutes. We went there, so hopefully everybody else enjoyed it. I thought it was good. But I'm real excited that we are closing in on the Plateau of Lang and what will be possibly the last leg of our adventure for all the marbles. So we're getting close.
Do we level up? Are we leveling up right now?
No, you're not leveling up right now.
Oh, we're going to last leg of adventure. I figure we level up right now.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you'll see.
It's gonna be a total party kill with the next week.
TPK, baby.
Right,
TPK,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it. We're
by
done.
Plateau, I mean
4 years. This is how it ends. Right before
it
ends. And so, yeah.
Not at all like Icewind Dale.
Yeah, no, not at all. That we don't talk about Icewind Dale. We don't bring that up. No. Anyways.
For so many reasons.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be it for tonight. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the session. It's been a while since we've been able to make one. Try to get this done. I would hopefully like to finish this before the end of the year. Fingers crossed. We can make that happen. So that is the goal. So let's see if we can do it. As usual, I've been Jumbo Thick. Thank you guys very much for watching. Do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do make sure to leave us a comment. We enjoy reading them and would like to hear from you. And of course, I will have links in the description to both Velree and Dan's social media kind of experience things. So we'll have it all linked down in the description of the video, and you guys can check them out if you like what you see. That's going to be it for the night. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good day.
Yeah.